Have you ever felt guilty for simply resting? Have you ever felt useless because you weren't doing something productive? If the answer is yes, you're not alone. We live in a time where productivity has become a measure of personal worth. It doesn't matter how happy, fulfilled, or at peace we are. If we're not doing something, we feel like we're wasting time. It's as if every free moment needs to be justified. If we're not working, we should be studying. If we're not studying, we should be improving ourselves. If we're not improving ourselves, then we're lazy, unmotivated, or lacking ambition. But when did we start believing that our value depends solely on our productivity? It wasn't always this way. There was a time when work existed to support life. Today, it seems like we live only to work. And it's not just about building a career. Even in our free time, we're told we should always be optimizing our lives. If we read a book, it has to be for self-improvement. If we exercise, it has to be to achieve a fitness goal. If we have a hobby, it has to become a source of income. Even relaxation has become something to plan. It's no longer about resting because we need it, but about doing it in the most efficient way possible. Meditation, journaling, the perfect nighttime routine. Even unwinding has become another task to optimize. And there's a name for this: hustle culture. You see it everywhere. Quotes like "no days off," "work while they sleep," "hustle harder." They become the mantras of our era. But behind these motivational slogans lies a dangerous message. If you're not constantly working, you don't deserve success. And so, we end up sacrificing our mental health just to keep up. But keep up with who? The problem is that we live in a world that puts us in constant competition. Social media shows us young entrepreneurs who sleep only 4 hours a night, people who have built empires by the age of 25, individuals who work tirelessly to reach the top, and when we see them, we feel like we're falling behind. But the truth is, this race has no finish line, because the more you do, the more you feel like you need to do. The more you achieve, the more pressure you feel. The more you produce, the more you think you should be producing. And in the end, you realize that you never actually stop to enjoy the journey. So, how do we break free from this trap? The first step is to redefine what productivity means. Productivity doesn't mean working yourself to exhaustion. It doesn't mean sacrificing your well-being. Productivity means creating value in your life. And value doesn't only come from work. Taking time for yourself, for your passions, for your well-being is not wasted time. It's an investment. The second step is to accept that rest is not a luxury. It's a necessity. Think of a phone. If you use it constantly, eventually, the battery dies. You have to charge it to make it work again. And yet, when it comes to ourselves, we think we can keep going endlessly without stopping. Rest is not wasted time. It's what allows you to recharge so you can do things better. The third step is to stop comparing ourselves to others. What we see online is only part of the story. No one shows their moments of burnout, exhaustion, or struggle. And the truth is, there is no single path to success. Success isn't just about money, career, or productivity. Success is also feeling good about yourself. It's having time to do what makes you happy. It's having the freedom to choose how you want to live your life. Imagine waking up one day and no longer feeling the pressure to constantly prove something to someone. To live at your own pace, without feeling guilty for taking a break. To work with passion, but also enjoy life without the weight of constant performance. That day can come. But first, you have to give yourself permission to slow down. Have you ever felt anxious about always needing to be productive? Have you ever felt guilty for simply resting? Share your experience in the comments, because talking about it is the first step toward real change.